this was the entry of the day that made me over 6,000 in profit. So what's up guys, it's your boy Edney right here to another video. And in today's video, I will explain to you guys how I was able to make 10%, actually 13% in one single trade. If I come here to the profit tab, you guys will see my track, right? And I come from 10,000 profit from day 7. Now in day 10, I made over 60,000, 6,000 and something in profit for day 10. And it was equal to one growth of more than 13%. As you guys can see right here in day 7, I was in 20% of profit, and now I'm 30.31 in profit. In today's video, we will talk about this. I will do breakdown of all the trades I took this day, and of course show the proof. Actually, it was just 2 trades, but with very interesting scenarios. So I think this video will be very interesting for you that want to understand or want to learn something new about trading, right? Before we start, I just want to tell you, if it's possible, to just subscribe to this channel and drop your like in this video. And if you don't know, actually, I will launch my first mentorship in English very soon. If you want to become one of my students in Phoenix Trading Academy, Phoenix Trading Forex Academy. If you want to become one of my students, please just join our Telegram group. The link is in the description of this video. It's there, mentorship enrollment, and the link to our Telegram group. So feel free if you want to become one of Phoenix Trading FCH Academy students, right? I'm right now in my FX book. Let me just change to trading view and we can start. Well, let me give you guys a bigger picture, right? What was happening in this day to tell the full story behind these 2 trades, right? So as you guys can see right here, clearly we have this gray zone right here. This is the association range, right? And in the association range and Frankfurt sometimes too, they are used for banks, institutional fund management. The big players of the market, they use these sessions to build liquidity into the market and then take them out in other sessions. That's the first rule of my trading strategy, right? So it's very important to understand why I took some trades. You need to in order to understand why I took some trades, you need to understand this first rule. I use session has liquidity. Top of session, bottom of sessions has liquidity, and it worked pretty well for me. The track record speaks for itself. I started this account, the 1 million journey, 3 of October 2022. The playlist is in my YouTube channel. If you go to playlist, you find all the videos I post about this journey. I started the account with minus 3.48%. I started in loss. Then I come back to my initial balance and 0.16% of profit. Then I go to 0.97 and then 20.35, and look to the drawdown. This is the better statistics, right? Actually 4.65 of drawdown. So I think the track record speak for me. I don't need to say anything about this strategy. So, but you need to understand, first rule, I use sessions as liquidity because in my strategy, for me, institutional traders, banks, management funds, investment funds, big players in general, they use sessions to build liquidity and to get liquidity into the market, to trap traders, right? So that's the first rule of my strategy. As I told you guys, right here, we have the start of as a session and the finish right here in this pink box I made right now on the chart, but it was this gray zone right here. You guys can see clearly this gray zone. So for me, this gray zone is as a session range. As a session range is just used to build liquidity, to put more liquidity to trap traders into the market. When Frankfurt opened, it started at 7 a.m. at London time. When Frankfurt started, I was waiting to see if Frankfurt will take the top or the bottom, because sometimes it actually happened to Frankfurt session. Sometimes when Frankfurt opened, the market, the institutional players move the market to take or the bottom or the top. But mostly part of the time, actually, London session do this job. But sometimes, Frankfurt will do this job for them. And right here, Frankfurt didn't sweep the top or the bottom. But when London session started, it started at 8. Right here, we have London session starting at 8 a.m. London time, right? Make it a little bit bold so you guys can see it. So when London session started, we have the top of the as a session range at this level right here. Let me see if I have something to London high. Okay. When London high was taken out, was swept out, I was waiting for a confirmation to trade. At this time, London session super out the top of the as a session range, and then we have this clear chalk pattern that I use to trade. It's entry trigger for me, this chalk pattern right here. Let me just show it for you guys, because probably you guys don't see it. Right here, look, this green candle, get out of this range, right? Then Actually, this right here isn't a range. The top is right here. Any other candle close above, sorry, close below the minimum price of this huge bullish candle. So I don't have actually structure right here in my way of read structure. That probably is different in the way you read structure, right? But right here I don't have a top, so we have this bottom right here, and we just confirm a top at some point right here. But all this move was out of the range, and right here we have this chalk pattern. I wasn't able to capitalize in this trade. Isn't because it's a bad trade or it wasn't the best confirmation. Some of my students capitalized in this one, right? They took this entry, but at some point in the chart, or I don't know, I don't remember right now if I wasn't in the chart at the time, but I don't know if I go to bathroom, to the kitchen, I was eating something, or didn't was focused enough. But this trade right here, I missed it. But some traders of Phoenix Trade Academy, they took this opportunity. This trade wasn't able to give to us at least 1 to 10. That is the minimum risk reward that we accept. Some of them was taken out. Some of the trade, some of my students was taken out at break even. Some of them was taken at some trailing stop at some point right here. Some of my students too like to do trailing stop when they get in 5R, so they start to do trailing stop. But mainly I didn't took this entry, so I don't have any proof to show to you guys that I took this entry because I didn't took it, right? I missed this one. But the next one, I was able to capitalize on it. So look, right now, the London session swept out the top of the session range. So we took out the top. So I was waiting at some point, price will drop. And price dropped right here, but it wasn't able to take the bottom too. It should take the bottom when it started to drop after took the top of a session range. We react. Let's say we have price give us some reaction at some point near from 50% of this range, right? You guys can see right here, 50%, little bit below, but we get some good reaction and price start to go bullish again. And then what happened? That's the most important thing right here that made me take the decision. Actually, I need to make this a little bit bigger, right? So you guys can see it better. To allow me to take the decision to try again to take another trade, another short position. Even that the first one, I wasn't able to capitalize on it. The second one, why I tried to capitalize it on the second entry opportunity that price give me. I will show to you guys. Right here is the previous London session high. So this high to me can act as liquidity to the previous top high. So this previous London session high, when this high got swept out, I start again to look to another trade opportunity, right? Because for me, if this high got swept, we probably have liquidity here, and price institution is trying to get to sweep this liquidity too again and then drop the price. So that's what I was thinking when I saw this move to the upside, this bullish order flow coming to the market again. And you guys can see clearly right here. Let me make it just do some zooming. Right here we have one top, confirmed top, because we closed below the minimum price of this huge bullish candle. Then we close below. We have this low, confirmed low too. Then we made this high. When we made this high, look very clearly. We have this red candle. Any other candle took out the bottom of this red candle, and some of them took out the top, the max value of this push to the upside. Look, this is not structure, but it is the max value. So why I use this red candle as chalk and don't use this one? Because this green candle, let's say, violated the minimum value of this red candle. So I can't use this as chalk. But the next red candle, any other candle was able to do this. So that's why this candle will be used as our base to the chalk, right? To the chalk pattern. And as you guys can see right here, we took out the max value and then we dropped. When price dropped and didn't close below the chalk, the minimum value of this red candle, when this candle didn't close below, I wasn't able to trust in this chalk yet. But then we made some move to the upside and we closed below. Sorry guys, English isn't my native language. So I know I made some mistake, but I hope you guys can understand. I think you guys can understand. I'm sure you guys can understand. So right here, we violate this with just the wick, and now the body of the candle closed below too. And now for me, okay, this chalk pattern is confirmed, 100% full confirmed. But I was waiting for what? I was waiting to some retracement at some level right here to take this entry with a very, very tiny stop loss. My fault, price never come back to fill it. I missed this trade. The second opportunity of the day, I missed it. But then I was waiting the price to do some pullback sometime to this zone again. And it actually happened. Price came down and respected this demand level. You guys can see right here, it was clearly a level of liquidity creation, because we didn't even, if you guys saw my video lesson about liquidity, you guys probably know what I'm trying to say now. right here, this look, this push to the upside, it should at least made a 50% retracement, then go up again. If it did at least 50% retracement, we have a huge percentage of chance that this will be a clear manipulation, right? This bottom will get swept, and then we will respect the next demand level and go up again. But we respect this demand level. At the same time, we have all this liquidity right here. Look, this huge pool of liquidity that was validating this top right here has liquidity to me, has a valid point of interest. I was waiting for what? I trade this way, right? I never take the direct entries. If you guys saw all of my videos here on YouTube, in any of them, I take direct entries. All of them, I wait for second confirmation. If I have one point of interest, I will not place my order there. I will wait for another confirmation in this point of interest all the time. Okay, right here I have all this liquidity, a lot of liquidity right here. We took out this liquidity and I was waiting for what? I was waiting for a entry confirmation. Chalk type 2, internal boss, or chop, right? Right here at this particular entry, what I had right here, it was a chalk, but you guys won't see the red candle right here. Why? Because this entry, I will place the entry confirmation someplace on the chart. If I put it in this side, I will cover the chart. So probably I will put on this side below. Actually, probably is in the below, downstairs right here, right? So you guys will see that some of the I don't remember right now, but I think this candle in my broker, I don't know if this or this candle or this one of them was a red candle, one is a bearish candle. That's why my chalk was validated. Probably on the screenshot you guys already know, I think this side, right? Probably you guys already know side this. Let me just make a break right here to say to you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you're liking the trade breakdown, and drop your like in this video. Remember one more time, I will launch my mentorship in English, my first mentorship in English, Phoenix Academy FX, Phoenix Forex Academy. If you want to become one of my students, the link of my Telegram is in the description, right? And I share all my trades there too, my daily trades, stop loss, take profit, the 1 million journey, my FX books, all is there, right? So you guys can join and just follow me there, watch my content, right? Free content. So right here I was able to take this trade because one of these candles right here was a bearish candle. At some point right here I was taken out at break even. I think it was at some, I don't know if in this level or this level, but some of these retracement took me out at break even. It wasn't a stop loss, it was a break even. Then what we have this huge trade. It said right here it was 1 to 10, but actually this trade was 1 to 30. So probably I took it to 13, sorry, not 13, 13. So probably I took it someplace a little bit up, or my take profit was a little bit lower too, but it was 1 to 13. That's why, well, I showed to you guys already track record, right? That's why right here I come from 20.35% in profit to 33.31% in profit. What was the thought around this trade right here? We have at 2:30 p.m. the New York session, New York Stock Exchange will open, right? Right here, let me just wait. Okay, right here we have the opening of New York session. When New York session start, I already know common, right? If you start to trade US30 or any other indices, US30, Nasdaq, EF40 or DAX, GER32, it's same name for one. It's a lot of name for just one index, German index, right? VIX, Russell 200, doesn't matter what you are trading. If it's index, always when New York Stock Exchange open, you will watch this type of pattern always happen. Price will give you one opportunity, but it will be just for liquidity creation. The last trade I took in the day 6, if I don't forget right now, I don't know if I'm sure about this information, but if you watch my playlist about 1 million journey, I made $10,000 profit in this day. It was in payroll day. It was the same type of setup. When we had the news, it was near from New York session opening. Then guess what happened? Price give me one entry confirmation, sweep it, and then drop hard drop. So right here, it was the same thing. Right here we have what? We have this, the first confirmation was this break of structure right here. Look, we have bottom right here, we have top, made this bottom up. Better saying we broke structure right here with this red candle, right? But then we went up again and took out all the liquidity that was sitting here, all the sell orders, all sell traders, sellers that getting in the market too early. I call it early sellers. They are too much hungry. They want to eat, but they got eaten. Right here, price just sweep all the stop loss and then broke structure again. And you guys can see clearly right here, right? With this second break of structure, I capitalized on this move. And that's why I ended up taking this trade right here. This was the entry of the day that made me over 6,000 in profit. That was the trade, the main trade that took. What was the tough behind it? New York session opening, manipulation, first confirmation, acting as manipulation, price took out, price sweep all the liquidity, give me the second confirmation, and I was able to capitalize on this. The first entry, I already told you guys, the thought behind it too. I missed the entry right here. Price respect demand. We have all this liquidity pool. Price come here. Give me a chalk. You guys will see it on, probably already see it on the screenshot that right here actually we have a bearish candle on my broker. So that's why I was able to capitalize on this movement, but it was a break even. I hope you are liking to the 1 million journey series. For day 10, I was able to make 13% in profit, and that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Drop a like, subscribe, and join our Telegram too, right? See you. Stay well. Bye.